Hi, everyone. Maybe I'll stand here. My name is Shirly, and I'm the COO of GoTo Global. GoTo is a multimodal mobility platform. We do everything, from writing the code to managing the user and to operating the vehicles. So from the GoTo app, you can take a GoTo-powered car for round-trip or one-way services, so short and long rides inside and outside the city. You can take a moped, a bicycle, or a kick scooter. And the more we study your behavior, the more you use us, we can offer you the best way for you to go from point A to B. Actually, we're also going to integrate public transportation and the robotaxi in the future because really we want to be your go-to mobility platform, a platform that you use twice a day, the same as you brush your teeth, I hope. So the more we study your behavior, the more we will be able to offer you mixed routes as well. So for example, you can take the kick scooter and then the car. Or if usually you're a moped user, but today it's raining, we'll push you a coupon and you can use the car to go from point A to B. Or if there's traffic, then why don't you take the kick scooter to move from point A to B? So the difference between our platform and other platforms is that unlike other platforms, we don't only focus on monetizing the assets and the number of rides that you need to do per asset per day, but actually we focus on the user. The user has many mobility needs to go from point A to B, and we try to offer the user as many mobility needs and increase the revenue that we get from every user. Today, when you look at it, you have different acquisition costs. For example, for a bicycle user, it costs us very, very low to acquire, but the amount of revenue that you can make from bicycle is also very low. The amount of revenue that you can make from a car-sharing user is very, very high, but the cost of acquisition is high as well. So what we developed is a very unique business model whereby you acquire a bicycle user for very, very cheap, but then you upsell them more expensive services, such as the cars or the moped, and thus you increase your return on investment by 40%. So what we developed is this great formula whereby we increase the cost of acquisition, we increase the revenue of the user because users that start with us increase the amount of money that they spend on us every single month. We increase the lifetime that we get from users. Today, we already have 3 years lifetime of users. And we also decrease the OpEx because we actually operate all the different assets and can optimize among the different asset classes and thus increase the ROI. So where are we today? Today, we developed already a technology platform that basically enables us to manage and operate the fleet. Together with our fleet rebalancing and AI algorithm, it actually tells us in which areas you have lower demand and in which areas you have high demand. And it actually tells the fleet operators where to move the cars to, and thus increase the revenue that we have and the profitability that we have in each of the cities. It also tells us the optimal number of fleet that is needed to cover a city and to cover all of the demand. Our technology is really end-to-end. It covers everything from the fleet management to the user management to marketing automation tools. Today, we already manage 5,000 vehicles in Israel and in Malta in 12 different cities with over 1.5 million rides. In Spain, we're actually a technology vendor for the Volkswagen Group and for Seat there. So today, we're already profitable in 6 out of the 12 cities that we operate. We 6 of the biggest cities, actually, and we reach profitability much faster. For example, Malta, which is the latest market that we launched, we reached already profitability after 7 months. So basically, in the last few years, what we started doing is adding more and more rides to the service. We became multimodal, and what we saw is that we had 300% increase in users just last year, 430% increase in rides, and also we took the company from $4.5 million in revenues in 2016 to $10 million in 2018, and we're going to finish the year with $15 million. So all of this success we want to take and actually expand into 4 new countries in Europe, and we're looking for $50 million to raise and to grow this expansion. And we're doing all of this thanks to our international team that we started building. So we took people from different worlds of mobility. We have people from BlaBlaCar, from myself, from Mobike, from Get, from Car2Go. All of these people have great international launch experience in 10 different countries, especially in Europe. And together with this team and the playbooks and the processes that we've built, we're going to continue our expansion beyond those 12 cities and going to conquer 4 new countries in Europe in the next 2 years. So this is basically GoTo in a nutshell, operating in 12 cities, profitable in 6 of them, revenues of $15 million this year, our own proprietary technology, a unique business model, the multimodal, and a great team of 160 people. And up to date, only $10 million have been invested into the company. So we are a very, very cash-efficient company and quite different from other companies in this field. So if you want to join and drive the revolution, please join us. We're looking to raise $50 million to continue our growth. Thank you very much.